Hey everybody, welcome inside the State Champs Sports Network studio. It is mid-May. Yep, and it is time for a Total Softball Player of the Year race update. And again, right off the bat, we were taking in some softball this week, and the weather, as phenomenal as it is about time.
70s feels good.
Yes, and as the weather warms up, so does this competition. We've got changes in the top 10.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we get to the changes, just want to make sure that everybody knows, keep giving us information. It's not too late, Lauren. It's not too late. If there's somebody we've missed, that the numbers are there, they can still get in and they can shoot up the list very quickly. So if you're out there, send us an email, give us a call, say this is a person that needs to be on your list and here's why they need to be on the list.
And let me piggyback on that, because there is going to be a moment in time once we get into the playoffs, we are going to freeze our top 10, which means nobody else is going to be allowed to jump in. Those 10 will now compete for the crown. So if you've got people that we need to get on our radar, we need to do it relatively quickly, because if you believe it or not, we've only got a couple weekends left and then it's playoff time. So that is just that news out there. Easiest way to do that is to go to our State Champs Network website. It is statechampsnetwork.com, and click on the contact page on the media tab there at the top of the website, and just send a contact email to us, and we'll make sure Donnie sees it, and we'll all participate in that. So, all right.
So now we're at the point of the contest. We've been taking in numbers, and there's great numbers across the board. We got, obviously 10 on the top 10. We got 15 on the watch list. We got another 30 kids underneath the watch list that we're tracking. So the numbers are good, but now we're in the part of the contest where it becomes important as to the level of competition you're playing, what you're doing in those big games, and is your team winning. So with these, there's some great tournaments coming up, which we'll talk about in a minute, coming up, that a lot of these teams are matching up against each other leading up to pre-district. So now that's going to be something that we focus on more.
Absolutely. The rubber meets the road right now.
Meets the road, an update on one of our top 10s. Lauren Essman out at Gull Lake is, she started out early just killing it pitching. She's got 5 or 6 no-hitters, 235 strikeouts in 95 innings, but now she's heating up the bat. She's up to hitting close to 500 and got 11 home runs. So she's really starting to take off. A player that has moved up into the top list, and everyone on the committee says absolutely, is Grace Leto from Eaton Rapids.
It's time.
She's just mowing them down. Time in and time out, she's mowing them in. So she definitely moves up. Now Gabby Sherman will move down, but Gabby Sherman still pitching great, and she's playing for Millington. And one of the key things is how well is your team. And Gabby still is right in this race because Millington can make a run for that state championship. Probably a favorite.
Right. So she'll fall down to the watch list. Leto moves into our top 10.
But Sherman is.
But Sherman, exactly. Not out of this by any means.
Not any means. Another one that's moving up to our watch list, another Howell player, Maddie Gillette, now hitting over 600. And she's got 8 home runs as of taping of the show.
Where's she from?
She's from Howell.
Okay.
So another great kid on the Howell team. Another kid I want to get into the watch list is Jenna Kroll from Wall Lake Northern. Jenna's hitting a little over 600. She's got 10 home runs. And her, I tell you that you can't, a lot of times defensive players don't win this award, but her defense will make a difference. She is the best shortstop that I have seen. Now, I haven't seen everybody, but of the players I've seen, and I see a lot, she is the best defensive shortstop that I've seen so far.
Well, there you go. New addition to the top 10, 2 to the watch list, and this weekend and next weekend, we've got big tournaments.
We've got 2 of them this weekend. You've got the Michigan Challenge in Canton, and then you got the Ann Arbor tournament that Pat Brower puts on. A lot of good teams, a lot of great matchups. So that's going to be good. We'll be out watching that. And then the following week, Total Softball is sponsoring what we call the Backyard Challenge on May 25th in Wixom. And we've got some great teams there. I'll run through them real quick. Millington, Three Rivers, Allen Park, Avondale, Walled Lake Northern, South Lyon East, Howell, Regina, and Grand Haven. They're all going to be playing 3 games. They're all going to be competing against each other.
Good group.
So it'll be good. And that leads up to the pre-districts the following Tuesday. So next 2 weeks is where we really start to see the big teams playing each other. And this stuff we start nailing down and getting our final 10 and then eventually our final 4 and winner.
That's right. And you said that this is your tournament, drawing some real excitement from some of the scouts out there.
It's the college coaches. Yeah. The college coaches are calling me and saying, hey, I understand you got this tournament. Looking forward to it. Can you give me the names of the teams? And I told them, I said, wow, that looks like some great matchups. We'll definitely be there. So should be a great Saturday. Again, that's May 25th out in Wixom at our Total Sports Complex there.
Yep, and again, like Donnie reiterated, it's all about now as far as this competition goes. It's level of competition and it's big game performance. And we're going to see a lot of those over the course of the next several weeks. So again, we love putting on this contest each and every year. It just seems to be getting bigger and better every year. The response from the communities have been fantastic for us. Whether you're ripping us that, this person is on, or you're congratulating and saying, boy, the kids are really excited about the opportunity to participate in something like this. Just a little extra drive, and again, just a little reward for all the hard work.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's another update for this week. Remember, big tournaments this weekend. Get out and check out some softball. The weather's going to be fantastic. Some great teams going at it again this weekend in Canton and in Ann Arbor. Next weekend in Wixom for the Backyard Challenge at Total Sports Wixom. So lots of great softball ahead, and of course, playoffs right around the corner. We'll see you next week for another update.